Well, the dangerous development Tuesday in Kandahar has left a power vacuum in southern Afghanistan. Ahmed Wali Karzai, the half-brother of the Afghan president, effectively ran the area, but he was shot to death by a close associate in his home. To find out how the assassination could affect Afghanistan's future, we've reached Mark Sedra. He's a senior fellow at the Center for International Governance and Innovation. Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon.
Tell me, who was Ahmed Wali Karzai?
Well, he was the brother of the half-brother of President Karzai. Was one of the most powerful men in southern Afghanistan, in particular in Kandahar, and was essentially the president's political representative or envoy to Kandahar. So he played a very important political role. We do have to, of course, be clear that this is not a good guy. He was heavily involved in the drug trade, believed to be one of the largest drug traffickers in the country. He was best described maybe as a feudal chieftain. He involved in various types of criminal activity as well as corruption. So this was a very powerful individual who was at the center of various security, tribal, and political networks. Also worked closely with the international community, with the Canadian forces, with the United States, and was even on the CIA payroll at different times. So someone who's played multifaceted and an important role. And his death, as you said, will leave a vacuum and will destabilize the South, certainly in the short term.
Yeah, and it sounds like he was in everybody's pocket as well.
Absolutely.
Why was he targeted for assassination?
Well, I think that the Taliban have claimed responsibility, and this was both, of course, meant to deliver a blow to President Karzai. This was one of his closest political confidants, a family member, and a major part of his support base. So that was intended to be a blow to President Karzai personally and his political machine personally, but also a blow to the counterinsurgency operations, of which Ahmed Wali Karzai played an important role as an interlocutor with NATO forces. So it's going to have again a sweeping impact, and is something that's going to reverberate across Afghanistan. It's going to shake the confidence of many Afghans that the government is capable of defeating the Taliban and capable of maintaining order.
Do people even have that much confidence in the government, considering they've got a guy who's the brother of the president, but he's also involved in the drug trade, and he's getting payoffs from other people as well?
Absolutely. I mean, this is, this is probably partially how the Taliban calculated this assassination, that many people resented Ahmed Wali Karzai a great deal, and the protection that President Karzai has been perceived to have been providing his brother over the years for his criminal activities. So this in some quarters of Afghanistan might even be seen a popular move, because he was an unpopular figure among many, but nonetheless, he played an important political role, and people are going to be asking, if the government can't protect the brother of the president, who had tremendous amount of security, then who can they protect? And this comes on the heels, of course, of a very brazen attack in Kabul at the Intercontinental Hotel, which again shows that the Taliban have the ability to strike anywhere at almost any time, and it really shows that the proclamations of some of the U.S. generals that the Taliban momentum has been broken or at least blunted shows those words to be quite hollow, I think.
Yeah, I mean, what is this? This is all happening just as we're withdrawing our troops from there. There's plan the U.S. is going to pull out as well. So where does that leave Afghanistan?
It doesn't bode well for the future and for future political and security stability within Afghanistan. This is liable to cause an upsurge in violence over the next